Hey guys, Meg with Truby here. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are the online English education school that's helping you perfect your English and get the career that you've always wanted. For example, if you're wanting to join the military, that's probably why you're watching this video, because this is class number 3 of our ASVAB test series. Today we're going to be focusing on verbal comprehension, which goes along with paragraph comprehension, which is a very big part of your ASVAB exam. You have to be able to understand different paragraphs to be able to take the ASVAB exam. You may see my cat Mo here come on through. Our studio is having some changes with the heat, so we're not in there today. But if you like and subscribe, you'll be able to watch more videos where we're in our proper studio. So today, we're just at my house, and it looks like Mo is going to be joining us for this lesson today. So let's get going and get you prepped for your ASVAB exam. We're going to be going over all different things within paragraph comprehension. So things like different vocabulary words, prefixes, suffixes, and strategies that you can use to make sure that you ace the test. All right, let's go. So first, we're going to start with a warm-up quiz. You'll see the quiz questions pop up on your screen. And it's just a warm-up, just to practice, see where you are on kind of a scale of vocabulary and different things like that. So let's get going. The first question. What does ambiguous mean? Clear and direct, open to multiple meanings, completely false, or easy to understand? The correct answer is B, open to multiple meanings. Great, let's do another. The second one is mitigate. What does mitigate mean? Does it mean to make it worse, to lessen the severity, to argue against, or to delay something? The correct answer is B, to lessen the severity. Now, let's go on to word knowledge strategies. Many words share various prefixes, suffixes, and root words. So it's important to understand what these pieces of one word are so you are able to know what the word means. Because on the ASVAB exam, and in life in general, you're going to see a word with part of it that you understand, part of it you don't, and you're going to probably need to know what it means. So this is going to give you some tools to be able to figure this out on your own. So the first one is a root word, struct. S-T-R-U-C-T. It means to build something. Can you think of any words that have the word struct in it? I can. So one of my brothers, he does construction. Construct. It means to build something. And then structure, that means to give it kind of a foundation, a structure. You build it. The next one is a prefix, and it's miss, M-I-S, and not as in Miss Megan or Mrs., as in wrong, misunderstand, or mislead. So to misunderstand, it means you are not understanding, to wrongly understand. To mislead, it means you're leading someone the wrong way. And the last one is a suffix. It's the end part of a word. And this one is ist, I-S-T, meaning one who. So artist, scientist, biologist, those are all examples. And that just means a person who. Okay. So those are your 3 main parts of a word. You have the root, the prefix, and the suffix. This doesn't go for every word, but it's great to look into if you're being asked what a word is on the ASVAB exam. All right, so now we're going to practice. I'm going to show you a word on the screen. This word is portable. And I want you to figure out what is the root word of portable. The root word is port, which means to carry. You can kind of think of near the ocean, a lot of the times, there's an area where a lot of ships will come in. That's called a port. And what are they doing? They're carrying goods from one place to another. Portable. It's movable. So that's just one example of a root word and how you can kind of practice with that. On the ASVAB exam, unfortunately, not every single word you're going to be asked to define will be in a sentence or a paragraph. So you're just going to see it, and they're going to tell you, they're going to say, define the word humble. And you're going to go, what the heck does that mean? But if you learn your root words, your prefixes, and your suffixes, the chances of you going, what the heck does that mean, lessens a lot. So make sure you focus on learning those. All right, next up, we're going to practice using context clues. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read off a sentence to you. You'll see it on your screen as I read. So the first one is, the gregarious student quickly made friends in the new school. So with this one, we can see that the student quickly made friends, which suggests that gregarious could mean friendly or sociable. So when you're reading this sentence, what I want you to first do is take a look at the whole entire thing. So the gregarious student quickly made friends in the new school. Is this student going to be mean to everyone to make friends? Probably not. So gregarious must mean something like friendly, outgoing, maybe charming or witty. So when you're looking through all of those options, because it is multiple choice, maybe think something positive of them. They're making friends. It's a good thing. Positive, friendly. Okay, and now I'm going to give you another sentence. So, despite the arduous climb, the hikers reached the summit just before sunset. What do you think arduous means? This word, based on the sentence, you can kind of anticipate the hikers are climbing up this big summit, the arduous climb. Oh my gosh, it's probably really difficult or tiring, right? That's exactly what it means, difficult and tiring. So that's how you'll break down things on the ASVAB exam. That's my tip to you. Use your context clues. And if you don't know enough vocabulary, memorize. There's so many free tools. We have a whole nother class, class 1, that focuses mainly on these things. If you haven't seen class 1 and 2 of our ASVAB prep series, go ahead and find those online. All right, so now we're going to move on to paragraph comprehension. This is probably going to be your favorite part because it's, I think, the most easy to understand because you're able to get an understanding of everything all at once, kind of through context clues and different methods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read off the passage to you that you see on your screen here. So, many animals use camouflage to survive. Chameleons change color to blend with their environment, while Arctic foxes turn white in winter to match the snow. Camouflage helps animals avoid predators and hunt more effectively. So, now I want you to tell me what the main idea is. And I'll help you with this, of course. That's why I'm here. So, let's take a look at this passage. What is the main idea? We're looking at animals. We're kind of looking at chameleons changing color, Arctic foxes turning white to match snow, changing, turning, camouflage. The main idea is camouflage. But what about it? It helps animals avoid predators and hunt more effectively. That main sentence at the bottom is pretty much the topic sentence of the whole thing. So the meaning of this paragraph is that animals use camouflage to stay safe, to survive in the wild. That's the main point of that paragraph. So on your ASVAB exam, when they ask you things like that, kind of scan along, and usually the first and the last sentence of a paragraph will tell you what they're talking about because that's the intro and the conclusion. And I know it seems short and it's kind of cheating in a way. If you just look at it like that, you're not diving deep. But if you're running low on time, look at that first sentence and the last sentence, and that is bound to help you figure out the main meaning of a paragraph. All right, so now we're going to make some inferences. This is reading between the lines. This is one of my favorite things. It's really important to understand more than context clues. So if someone's insinuating what's going on, they're kind of hinting at what's going on. I'm going to read this passage off to you, and you'll see it on the screen as well. Even though the storm had passed, the streets remained flooded, and emergency teams worked late into the night. So what can we infer here? Let's read through it again. Even though the storm had passed, the streets were flooded, emergency teams worked late in the night. So what we can kind of understand is that, was the storm really light and it did no damage at all? No, the storm was really crazy. The storm was severe and it caused major damage. You can kind of understand that even though they didn't tell you straight up the storm is severe. That's called inferring. All right, so now we're going to do one more passage with an ASVAB style question, multiple choice, right afterwards. Let's read this passage together. Unlike traditional light bulbs, LED bulbs last much longer and use less energy. They have become a popular choice for homeowners looking to reduce electricity costs. So the question I have for you is, what is the main benefit of LED bulbs according to the passage? That they come in different colors, that they use less energy and last longer, that they are more expensive than regular bulbs, or that they're difficult to install. Let's take a look at the passage again. The first part of it says, unlike traditional light bulbs. Okay, that doesn't matter. Let's go to the second part. LED bulbs last much longer and use less energy. Is that a choice that we have? What's the main benefit? That they use less energy and last longer. That's B. They use less energy and last longer. That's how we'd figure that one out. Easy. If you guys are having trouble with this, please check out Class 1 and rewatch some of our other English videos, specifically ones with vocabulary. Making sure that your English skills itself is top-notch is important for the ASVAB because you're going to be taking math and science in the English language. And if your English is struggling, that's going to be a problem. And if you find that you're still having trouble, we do offer live video Zoom call classes with American teachers that can help you perfect your English before you take the ASVAB. They'll go through all of this with you. And if you're struggling with different things like vocabulary, comprehension, paragraph comprehension, and even dictation, your pronunciation, you want to be taken more seriously, please enroll in class with us at truv.org. No www, just straight up truv.org. And we also teach other languages if you're learning other ones as well. All right, let's go through a breakdown of everything that we learned today. Word knowledge will help you understand different words. It will help you break them down and be able to comprehend them very easily. Context clues can reveal very different messages than what you would think. So make sure when you're reading through a passage, you're kind of thinking about what are they implying, and maybe if you see a word that you don't know, you can kind of understand what it means based on all those other words. Finding the main idea of a paragraph is key to paragraph comprehension. You need to be able to find the main idea so you can pass this ASVAB exam and do really well. Your career in the military relies on your good score here, so I strongly recommend that you practice with finding main ideas within each paragraph. Another thing that you can do on your own is you can go through a book and read a paragraph and ask yourself, what's the main idea of this one? What's the main idea of this one? Do it for 10 minutes a night. You probably spend more time scrolling on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok than you would doing this anyways. So just take a little of that time, practice for the ASVAB, and I swear it's going to pay off. All right, and then making inferences means reading between the lines. That's what we were just talking about. For homework, what I want you to do is define 10 new vocabulary words using context clues and read a short passage and answer 3 comprehension questions. These will be linked below. We're going to have a PDF that's going to have the homework in it, and the answers will be at the bottom. Please don't look at them. Just try and figure it out on your own, and then look at the end. Good luck studying, and if you haven't subscribed to us, please go ahead, click below the subscribe button, and put those notifications on so you're notified every single time we release a video. We can't wait for you to do really well on your ASVAB exam. If you've taken an exam after watching our videos, let us know in the comments. I've heard from so many of you already saying that these test prep videos and sessions with real live teachers has helped so much, and there's not really a lot available about the ASVAB exam online, and the YouTubers that are there, in my opinion, aren't giving the best information. But I wanted to create this 10-class series so you can do really well. We are a fully certified online English education school, so you can be confident that you're getting the best syllabus and the best curriculum out there. Mo, you want to say goodbye? We'll see you in the next video. Bye!